Eevee, today is a really important contest, but I know I can always count on you. Eevee! So don't be discouraged that we just saw an Espeon. Even though it's an evolved Pokémon. There are plenty of other Pokémon here.
Umbreon!
Oh no! Was that an Umbreon? How many evolved forms of Eevee are here today? I don't know, Eevee. We may be out of our league here. I wonder if I should be focusing on helping you evolve. I didn't mean it like that. You know I love you. But all the other trainers have evolved their Eevee, except for me. Maybe we're just not ready to compete.
Eevee!
We've worked so hard. Why do I feel so unsure now?
Eevee?
I think I'll call Quinn. I bet he knows how to stay cool in situations like this. Quinn?
Hey, May. What's wrong? You sound kind of down.
Well, I'm at this Pokémon contest, and I'm just feeling like I should be pushing my Eevee to evolve like the other trainers have. There's an Umbreon and an Espeon.
Just because they have doesn't mean you have to.
But they're more advanced. I look like a baby trainer next to them.
But you're not. You've had lots of experience training, and you're here to show off what you got.
Eevee! But I just don't feel as good.
That's ridiculous. But I totally understand. It happens to everyone, even adults.
No!
Yeah, it's called peer pressure. Peer pressure is when you feel like you have to do something, say something, wear something, or be something to join a group.
Like wanting to be like the other trainers.
Right, or wanting to be like the other skateboarders. Once, I was at a skating competition where everyone had their fancy skateboards with their brand new wheels, and here I showed up with my old skateboard with its worn down wheels and chipping paint from the design I did on the bottom.
But it's your board, and I think the design is awesome.
Thanks, May. I think so too. But it was hard to keep feeling confident about my old board I made when the other kids had awesome brand new ones.
Yeah, I understand. I guess that's how I feel about my Eevee. Next to its evolved forms, I feel a little bit like...
Like you doubted yourself?
That's exactly it. Like I have to do something to look as cool as the other trainers.
But you don't.
What do you mean? This is a contest.
Yeah, but you are the one who's in it. And you are the one who best represents you. Same goes for Eevee.
Eevee!
So I should just listen to myself and do what I want no matter what everyone else is doing?
Well, sometimes.
Wait, what do you mean sometimes?
May, in every situation in life, you've got to stop and think before you act.
Most definitely. You know I try to think about everything.
Yeah, that's how you noticed the pressure you felt to change your Eevee.
I wish I didn't even notice.
Don't say that. Noticing what other people are doing is important. That's how you make choices. Because sometimes the pressure you're feeling to join is negative or not a good idea. And sometimes you think something is a good or positive thing and you want to join in.
Like if everyone is dancing in a group at a party?
Yeah, that brings me back to the skating contest. Once I didn't win, I felt even weirder being there. But I saw that a bunch of kids started to clean up the mess from the contest around the park. And I felt like since I was there too, I should help out. So I did. And not only did I help keep the park nice for everyone, but I wound up making friends with all the other skateboarders in the cleanup crew.
That's cool. But how do you know if you should join in for sure?
Well, I say go with your gut.
But sometimes my gut doesn't agree with my head.
Well, you can ask yourself these questions. Would doing this harm me or anyone else? Would I want someone to do this to me? What would my parents think if I did this? Why is it hard for me to not do this? And what would be a good choice in this situation?
Stop. Think the answers to these questions through, then act. I think this is all making sense. But what if I decide that I don't want to do something, and I want to say no, but everyone is there staring at me?
Everyone has the right to say no. Everyone knows that, and everyone has said no to something. So never be afraid to say no when you mean no.
But what if they ask why?
Well, tell them. You can say that you're not allowed, or that doesn't sound like something you want to do, or even brush it off by saying it's none of their business. But say no and show them you mean it.
Yeah, if you say yes and mean no, then you're in an even weirder situation.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Have the courage to say and do what you mean, whether it's yes or no. So what are you going to do about the contest?
Well, I haven't had the chance to stop and think about it.
I guess you're right, May.
So I'm going to think it through. Will you help me make sure I remember to consider everything? Can you tell me what peer pressure is?
Oh yeah, peer pressure is feeling like you have to do, say, be, or have something to join a group.
What should I do when I feel peer pressure? Click on the 3 things, then click check.
Oh yeah, you gotta stop, think, and act.
What question should I ask myself when I stop and think about a situation before I act? Click on all 5, then click check.
Oh yeah, you should definitely ask yourself those 5 important questions.
All right, good going. Thanks to you, I stopped and thought about everything.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I love Eevee just the way it is. And I am proud to show it off at this contest. I don't care what Pokémon the other trainers have. May the best one win.
Eevee!
Wow, May, I'm so proud of you for not giving in to peer pressure.
Hey, thanks for telling me that the stress I was feeling before the match happens to everyone, and that I could do what I felt was the right choice.
Anytime. That's what friends are for.
Well, I got a round to compete in.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I've got Eevee.
Eevee!
That's the spirit. Talk to you later.
Bye, Quinn.
Eevee!
All right, Eevee. It's up to us now.
Eevee!
Will you help us battle peer pressure while we compete in the next round? Awesome! Let's get down to it.
Eevee!
Okay. This trainer challenged my Eevee to jump over a deep pool. But I just think Eevee is going to fall in and get wet. That's a chance I don't want to take. Is this negative or positive peer pressure? Okay, so what should I say back? One of the trainers is sick with a cold. Some people are going to bring him soup after the round. They asked if I wanted to come along. Is this positive or negative peer pressure? These 2 trainers asked me to go for pizza with them after the round. But they said I can't bring Eevee with me because it's not an evolved form. Pizza sounds cool, but Eevee is my friend. Is this positive or negative peer pressure? What should I say back? Okay, now all these trainers keep telling me that if I'm going to the next contest in the mountains, I'm going to need to bring winter clothes because that's what everyone wears in that town. I want to be warm, but is this an example of negative or positive peer pressure? So this trainer told me that he found a Pokéblock case someone left behind, and that I can just have some. I thought maybe we should turn it into Lost and Found, but I could always use some extra Pokéblocks. And everyone else is taking some. Is this an example of positive or negative peer pressure? What should I say back?
Eevee!
We did it! Eevee, you're amazing!
Hurry!
Look, even Umbreon and Espeon think so.
Espeon! Eevee!
For round 2, a special prize for style is awarded to May of Petalburg City and her excellent Eevee!
Wahoo! Wow, Eevee, it seems like everyone noticed what I see in you. You're awesome just the way you are.
Eevee!
Try again. What does it mean to be pressured? That won't solve anything. You gotta stop and think before you act. Try again. Those questions sound like someone who feels intimidated. Be brave and try again.